Hi and welcome or welcome back. If you have done one of my yoga classes before, I am Lauren. We're going to be stretching in the studio today and I'm going to take you through a full body deep 10 to 15 minute stretch just to get you nice and loose and into your body. I recommend maybe if you want to do a slight warm up before, or this is perfect for after a workout. If not, do not worry. We'll do some slight warm ups and we'll ease into the stretches to get the most out of your body. If you have a foam roller, this is great to use just to roll out your body before or after, and yoga block or something to elevate your stretch if you want to go into an overstretch. But if not, none of these are necessary. Just if you have a mat, that's all you'll really need, and just a nice comfortable place where you're able to stretch. I'm going to record this video, I think, on a voiceover just to talk you through everything properly because a boot camp has started in the studio next door and it's probably going to come up over the mic. So yeah, whenever you're ready, meet me on the mat and we'll get stretching. Alright, so we'll meet standing at the top of our mat. Loosen out your body, give yourself a nice shoulder roll. Inhale to sweep your arms up and overhead. Raise the gaze and exhale, swing your arms back down by your sides. Inhale once again, sweep your arms up and overhead, and this time take hold of your right wrist and pull it over the left side body for a nice full side body stretch through the right. Exhale, come back through neutral, and inhale, pull the left wrist over the right side. Inhale, drop the arms back down by your sides. Exhale to sweep them up and overhead, and this time as you release your arms down, tuck your chin to your chest and gently roll all the way down, meeting in a forward fold. Give a generous bend to your knees here, and then on your in-breath, stretch your knees, exhale to bend. Slowly starting to wake up those hamstrings. Inhale to stretch. And then exhale as you bend your knees, start to walk your hands out in front of you, leading your body into a full high plank. Exhale, lower your body to the mat. Inhale, plant your palms and push up for a nice baby cobra, releasing the neck side to side. And exhale, lower to the mat. Tuck your toes, push back up through your plank, and then walk yourself back to the back of your mat, where we'll roll up and meet at standing position from a forward fold. I'm going to repeat this 2 more times. So completing a walkout position, tuck your chin to your chest, allow yourself to softly roll down, allow your body to hang really long. Exhale, walk yourself out to that full plank, strong through the arms, really engaging your core while you're in plank. And then exhale, walk your hands back to your feet and gently roll up to standing. Using your breath, taking your time in this roll up as we're just starting to wake up the body. Inhale, chin to chest, rolling down once more. And walking out into our plank. Holding in plank, now really engaging your glutes all the way through your legs. And we're holding strong here on our plank for 2 deep breaths. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth to help you. And then on your next exhale, push your hips all the way to the sky. Find your first downward dog and really allow your body to just do what it's asking of you in this moment. Pedal out the heels. Aim for your chest to meet your thighs. Keep a generous bend in the knees. And ground into the left foot as you kick your right leg high to the sky, coming into that 3-legged dog. Bending into that right leg that's extended and sending the knee all the way up into the chest, eventually stepping your right knee in between your hands and really opening the gaze, lifting the chest for that low runner's lunge. Before exhaling to drop the back knee, sweep the arms up and overhead and then lift out of the hips to send the gaze high for a slight back bend. Exhale, plant the palms. Keeping your left hand planted, you're going to sweep your right arm up to the ceiling for an easy twist. Exhale to really extend through that right arm before inhaling, bringing it back down, planted on the mat. Release your right foot back and then send the hips high to a downward dog. Deep inhale here. And as you exhale, high on your tippy toes, ripple your body forward, moving through to high plank and then lowering for your chaturanga. Moving through a vinyasa in your own time, pushing up for up dog or baby cobra. And then exhale for downward facing dog. Inhale to release the left leg high to the sky for your 3-legged dog here. Bending into that left knee and inhaling, sweeping it all the way up into the chest before stepping it up in between the hands for that runner's lunge. Strong gaze forward, really open the energy of the heart here. And then exhale to drop the back knee. Engage the inner thighs as you sweep the arms up and overhead by your ears. And then continue, if it's comfortable, for a slight back bend. Really allowing this space to open up that stretch in the hip flexor. Once again, tuck your toes and then plant the right hand down as you peel the left fingertips all the way to the ceiling, coming through that easy pose and really creating space there in between the shoulders and feeling it open up the hip flexors. Exhale once again to plant the palms. Step the left foot back into your plank just for a moment. We're going to hold here, building up that heat. Before exhaling, dropping your knees, chest and chin all the way to the mat. Planting the hands and pushing up for your baby cobra. And exhale, lower your chest all the way to the mat. We're going to stay facing down here. Extend your right fingertips out in front of you. As you lift your left leg off, it's going to come up and around, so over to the right side, just for a nice soft spinal twist. Holding yourself steady with your left fingertips. And then inhale, peel back, drop your left hip back down. Swap it over, so you extend your left fingertips. Peel your right leg up and over the left side. And just feel your breath really allowing that spine to create space. Releasing any tension. And then exhale, come back to neutral. Plant the palms under the shoulder once again. And then you're going to push your hips up and back, taking a moment in child's pose. Refocusing with your breath and creating space in the lower back muscles. Inhale to push back up off your hips. Find yourself in a tabletop position. Plant your left hand strong into the mat as you peel your right hand up to the ceiling, stretching out the thoracic spine. And then exhale, send it through and under the left arm to thread the needle. So your right shoulder blade comes to the mat. Breathing here, releasing your right arm, sending it back up to the ceiling once more, and then swapping over, planting that right hand, releasing the left fingertips to the ceiling, and then sweeping it under and through, dropping the left shoulder all the way down to the mat. Releasing your upper arm out in front of you just to create more space in that stretch. Final exhale here as you bring your right arm back in to push yourself up onto that kneeling position. Extend your left fingertips to the sky last time, and then find yourself back in that tabletop position. Tuck the toes and send your hips high to a downward dog. Ground into the left foot. Release the right leg high for a three-legged dog. Peel the knee all the way into the chest and step it up in between the hands. Drop the back knee immediately here. Then you're going to walk your fingertips back as you extend that right leg long, aiming to keep a nice flat back here, so you're not collapsing down over the leg. You're just feeling a nice light stretch in the hamstring as we really wake up into the stretch, gently flexing into that front foot. And then as you exhale, walk your fingertips back, bend back into that right knee, and just lean your hips forward, so aiming to get your hips close to the ground. You'll really feel it in that left hip flexor. Once again, extend into the right leg. So we're just repeating this movement here to create some momentum and mobility. Bend into that right knee. If you want to put a bit more pressure for a deeper stretch into the hip flexors, place your hands on your glutes and allow that to just let gravity do the work. And then last time, extend into that right leg. This time, walk yourself all the way back onto your hip, so you're sitting onto your left heel. Really straighten your right leg, flex into that foot, and then allow your body to fall over the leg, and just breathe into that stretch. With each exhale, see can you push yourself slightly further, using your breath here. Inhale through the nose, and exhale, release into that stretch. Lift your body up now, walk yourself back into that low lunge. And then from here, you're going to release your back leg, so your right arm is going to swing back, kicking the left leg up in to meet the hand. And then with your hand, just pulling that foot further into your glutes, really feeling a nice thigh stretch. As painful as it is, really using your breath to get the most out of this stretch. Exhale, release. Tuck the back toes. Step the back foot halfway up to your mat, so there's like your feet are in a nice triangular position, and then lifting out of the hips to extend your full body over that front leg, trying your best to keep both legs straight here. If needs be, you can bend slightly into that back knee just to release the legs. And then release that, bending gently into both knees, stepping up to the top of your mat and just meeting in a forward fold for a moment, releasing the neck as you inhale to sweep the arms up and overhead. And exhale, release back down for your forward fold. Plant the palms strong into the mat here. Allow the fingertips to meet the shins as you rise for a halfway lift, stretching through that flat back. Plant the palms back. Release the right foot back this time, coming into your low runner's lunge with the left foot forward. Drop the back knee down. And then repeating that stretch on the other side, you're going to peel back and stretch into that left leg, flexing into the left foot, keeping a straight spine as much as you can, balancing on your fingertips here. And then exhale to bend back into that left knee, lowering the back hips all the way to the floor. If you like to put an extra bit of pressure to really feel it in that right hip flexor, place your hands on your glutes. Deepening your breath with every stretch here, it'll really help you loosen up those muscles. Inhale to release, come forward, stretch into that left leg, really extending it long, locking out the knee. And inhale, crawl forward, bend into that leg. Allow the hips to sink to the mat. Using your breath, deep inhale through the nose. And then exhale that last time. Release your hands if they're on your glutes. Plant them on either side of the foot, and then allow yourself to sit all the way back onto the right heel this time, and then peel your body down, allowing it to collapse forward, feeling that nice stretch in the left leg. Really allowing your body to melt here with each inhale and exhale, feeling the stretch open up in the back of your leg. And then once again, inhale, peel yourself forward, bending into that front knee, planting the right hand to kick the right foot up to meet the left hand. Going to swing around and grab that foot, pulling the foot towards the glutes for a really deep thigh stretch. This one can be super uncomfortable, so just breathe through it, focus. We're here for one more deep breath. And then release that back leg, send the hand around forward, tuck the back toes, and then step it up for that triangle stretch. Your back foot comes halfway up to meet the mat, and then there's just a nice gap in between both legs. Really lift out of your hips to fold the body forward over that front left leg. And then keeping the stretch active here throughout all the stretches, you really want to breathe, using your exhale to send yourself further into the stretch. And then from here, step the back foot up to meet the front, finding ourselves in that forward fold. You're just going to bring yourself down slowly here to a seated position. Scoot yourself back down towards the back of your mat, meeting on our glutes, and then just bend into our knees, swinging your legs side to side for like a windshield wiper movement, releasing the hips. And then keeping a generous bend in one leg, so we'll start with keeping the left leg bent, flexing into the right foot, and then placing your right foot just on top of your left thigh. This can be done in either a figure 4 stretch or sitting up tall. I like to do it sitting up tall because then you can aim to really keep your spine straight here and feel that stretch all the way through your right glutes. Really be careful to keep a strong flex into that right leg. And then swapping over, plant your right foot, flex into the left foot, and then place the left foot on your right thigh. Really lift your body up and feel that stretch into the glutes. Especially here as we get deeper into the stretches, your body will be warmer and just slightly opening up more. So see how much you can push yourself further with every exhale. Can you go closer and feel a deeper stretch into that glute? Your next inhale, release the legs. So just in front of you, you're just going to send your knees out wide, coming into our butterfly stretch. The soles of your feet meet together, whether they're further away from your body or in closer. It doesn't matter where they are, because we're going to get a stretch either way. Sitting up tall through your spine, to exhale and walk your fingertips forward. Once again, allow your body to collapse over the legs. really letting your body hang heavy and let the breath do the work, and gravity will pull your body forward further to the ground. Gently peeling yourself back up to a seated position, walking your hands back to your feet, releasing your legs out long in front of you if you want to give them a little shake. Really extend through the legs. As you inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. You're in a seated position, and then exhale, allow the body to fold over the legs, either flexing into the feet here or pointing. You can keep a generous bend in the knees if you wish. Just allow the weight of your body falling over the legs to really feel a nice stretch and opening in the back of the hamstrings. From here, rolling yourself back up to a seated position, and then gently just rotating yourself to face the long edge of your mat. From here, you're going to send your legs out long and then out to the side. So coming into our side stretches to really stretch out the inner thighs. Just like so in the video, get yourself comfortable. And again, you can bend into the knees. We'll work on stretching out the legs. So really sitting up tall, engaging the stomach, extending your arms out strong and wide by your sides, and then peeling the left arm up to come over and falling over the right side body. Aiming to keep slightly lifted in the right side so to not completely collapse over the leg. And then come back up onto a seated position, twist your torso, and then allow your body to fall over onto that right leg. Feeling a further deep stretch into the right leg. And from here, staying leaned forward, you're going to walk your fingertips towards the center, really reaching your body away, feeling a deep stretch in your inner thighs. And then continue over to the left side. So with your torso twisted, you're going to fall over your left leg. And then inhale, peeling back up to that seated position. Extend your arms out long by your sides. Peel the right arm up and over. So you're going to have that side stretch over the left leg. And just aim to create space in the left side body. And then turn the torso, collapse over the left leg, and then this time as you walk yourself forward to the center, you're going to get to the center and just relax there wherever you can. If you have to come up onto your elbows, really just focusing on falling forward ever so slightly, even if it's just a centimeter. Slowly but surely making our way into a flat position. If a swim through is available for you, you can come through that way, or else peel yourself back up to seated position and then just make your way out of it as uncomfortable as it may be. We're going to start with our over stretches soon, so we're going to come into our splits first as the next position. Just as a mini reset, we're going to meet at the back of our mat, standing tall at the back of your mat. Bring your feet together, inhale to sweep your arms up and overhead. And exhale, forward fold. Walk yourself into a plank position. Bend into the right knee and then step your right knee up to the top of the mat. Coming into that low runner's lunge. Dropping the back knee and once again extending into the right leg. Just before sending the right leg all the way forward and allowing your hips to drop. Coming into your right side split. Checking in that your hips are as square as can be. And if it's possible for you to take your arms off, reach them up and overhead, and then walk your hands forward, allow your body to fall over the right leg. And this goes for wherever you are in your split. If you're not fully on the ground, that's absolutely okay. Just breathe through it, and slowly but surely you'll get closer and closer to the ground over time. Supporting yourself on your hands. We're almost there. And then coming out of it, so bending into the back knee, releasing down, sending both legs forward and just giving them a little shake, releasing out the hamstrings. Pushing yourself forward here, I just step the right leg back, so meeting from the top of my mat, step the right leg back, come into that runner's lunge, extend from the left leg and then send my left leg forward for the left side split. Reaching the arms up and overhead and falling over the left leg. If you are flat in your splits, but if not, have a really strong base. It's best to tuck the back toes to keep both knees off. And again, using your breath to really feel yourself even a centimeter moving closer to the ground. And again, I'm going to move through my over split here, so if you do want to try your over split. get a yoga mat or a yoga block even, and then, or even a pillow if you have access to a pillow, or books, anything you can use for an oversplit. Come through your low lunge, place whatever leg in front of you, place that on top of the pillow or the block, whatever you have, and then once again, just as a normal split, slide that front leg forward and breathe into it as you meet the ground. Concentrate using your breath here, pointing to the toes to really lock out that front leg. Last full deep breath here before peeling off that leg, swinging the back leg around and just swapping over. Finding that low lunge on the other side, I always drop my back knee and then place the left foot on top of the block or the book or pillow, whatever you have, and then slide into your split that way. It's also possible if you want to try an oversplit with the front and the back leg, if you want to put a pillow under your back foot, it's a great stretch too. And always just checking in if you can square your hips slightly more. And breathing here with every exhale, feel slight more of a release through those muscles. And then plant your palms down to help you get out of that split. Bring your back leg forward to the front, scooching ourselves back here on the mat, and again just windmill wiping your knees side to side, releasing out the hips. And that is our stretch. Thank you so much for joining me with this full body stretch. Take it easy for the day and mind your body. Thank you.